You've just arrived in there as an international student and you're tired of calling your mom, Mama, can you send me 2,000 rupees? Dad, can you send me $50? You're tired of all of that. And even as a man, you need more money to take your girlfriend out. You need more money to go enjoy with your friends. In today's video, I'm going to tell you guys how I, as an international student, was able to build a successful $15,000 a year business from scratch in less than 4 years as an international student in India. So first things first, you need to know the story. How did it start? Hi guys, if you're new to this channel, my name is Pascal and I'm Nigerian and I studied as an international student from 2021 to 2025. And over this, 4 years, I was able to build several businesses while studying here as an international student. So yeah, before we get into the video, please, I would appreciate if you could drop a like as well. And please consider subscribing. We've seen from our analytics that over 90% of people that watch this video have not subscribed. So please consider subscribing, and this way we encourage to make more valuable content for you guys. So without any further ado, let's jump right into the video. Let me just tell you my story. So when I came in here in 2021, I was very broke, okay? And at the time, when I called my parents to send me money, they would always tell me that, what do I need money for? They paid for my tuition, my feeding, my accommodation. What exactly do I need money for? And this was the reality. And at the time, I think my girlfriend even broke up with me because I was too broke to take care of her. Anyways, even before she broke up, I already started looking for ways to make money. So as you can imagine, this kind of, made me hungry to start making money, okay? And at the time, I was not a social person initially, but I tried to force myself to become social. I needed to get to meet new people. I needed to, meet more people, ask them questions, and find out, how did you guys start making money here? What's the way? How did you do it? What are you guys doing to make money? So I'm going to break down about 10 different ways and also extra for you guys that are studying in India as an international student. 10 different ways that you can make money as an international student in India. It's not new that international students in India are not allowed to work, okay? It's not legal to work. It is possible that you can get a job, but it's not really allowed. You're not really allowed to work. It's not something legal. And in most cases, your employer won't even send the money to your account. They'd rather give you in cash because it's not legal. So international students in India, I'm sure you're wondering, like, how can I make money here in India legally without doing prostitution or without doing drugs? How can I make money as an international student in India? In this video, I'm going to give you guys all the gist. The number one way that you can make money as an international student in India is you can braid hair. Okay, so take for instance, you're a lady, you're a guy, whatever the gender, if you can learn how to braid, you can make a lot of money, and it depends on your location. Take for instance, I lived in Gujarat, I lived in Punjab. In Gujarat, they braid around 500 rupees to 800 rupees per style, even with attachment as well. But when I moved to Punjab, I noticed that it cost around 1,500 rupees per style just to get your head braided, which is a lot of money. And my friend braids, and she can braid as high as 3 people per day. So do the math. How much can you make per day as a braider? That's a lot of money. Another thing you can do to make money here is you can cut people's hair. People actually cut hair here in India. It's legal. You can do that. And they make a lot of money from that. It's something that you should consider. If you know how to cut hair, you can start. And even though you do not know how to cut hair, you can just start to cut people for free. Okay? You have to be very careful. Just tell them that they didn't have to pay anything. Okay? Just get people that trust you. You try your best to make sure you make a good impression. Okay? So that when someone reaches out to them on the streets who cut your hair, they can be like, it's that guy. I had a friend that even didn't know how to cut hair. He started everything here in India. And right now, he's able to pay his fees all from being a barber, which is just crazy. A lot of people would not even believe that, but it is possible. All you need is just that willpower to get started. Once you start, everything becomes easy. Getting hair products as an African in India, it's a big deal. It's quite difficult. And this is something I did when I first came to India. Let me just tell you a quick story, okay? So I think my dad gave me $100 in cash to come to India. And when I was coming, I converted that to Naira and I used that entire money to buy hair products. And I brought it to India and I sold and made a lot of money. I bought them about 150 rupees and I sold them 500 rupees in India. Please, I'm not below, okay? VDM, don't come for me. But yeah, the demand was there, so of course people bought the product. So this is something you can do if you've not already arrived in India. You can consider buying some hair products from your country, braids, all of that, wigs as well. You can bring them from your country to India and you can sell to other people. They would definitely buy that. It's something that it's needed. The girls need the hair, okay? They need it. It's something that's in demand. So you will never go wrong with that. Now, for those of you that are living in India, you know, like when your parents send you dollars, it's quite difficult to change it to rupees. Or let's say your parents send you naira or Tanzanian shillings or whatever your currency is, it might be quite difficult for you to change it to rupees. So this is another business that you can do as an international student in India. Sometimes I do this, although I do not do this on a large scale. I have friends that do this on a very large scale, like they do close to 100 million naira a month. But what you can do is this: you just need to get people that want naira and they have rupees, and people that want rupees and they have naira. You just be the middleman, you bring the two people together, and you have to take precautions. I've made videos about what you need to do, so try to watch this video about cybercrime and what not to do so you don't get into trouble. But this is something you can do. What you need to do is simple. It's either you get two people that need these currencies together, or you can just look for those apps like Bybit and Binance, and you can buy directly USDT, exchange it to whatever currency, and you can sell to them in rupees. So this is something that you should consider. Also, there are people that sell clothes, they sell shoes here in India. I have a friend from Tanzania. He imports those items from Tanzania to India. People have this belief that African products are superior to Indian products. There are people that would always complain about Indian dresses, Indian clothes, Indian that. Personally, I don't see that much of a difference, or maybe because I lived in India for a very long time and I forgot to even take note of that fact. But whatever the case is, there are people that are willing to pay extra just to purchase high quality end clothes. So you can consider importing items from your country and you can sell them in India. You could make huge profits. There was a story that my friend told me about one time about a particular shoe that he buys about 700 rupees in his country and he sells them for 3,500 rupees. Something like that. That's bastard profit. You do 5 times, you become a millionaire already. So these are the things that you should consider as well. It's not usually rocket science. Just find like a need in your environment and just find the way to, you know, answer that need through a service or through a product. But whatever you do, you should also remember that these are students, they're broke. So another thing you can do if you're a girl, I know how to do nails. You can also begin making nails for your female friends, and you get them to tell their friends about what you do. You get to advertise in groups and all of that. Get to let more people know about the service. It's another way that people make money here. I have a friend. She charges about 500 rupees to 1,000 rupees per lashes. That's just crazy. And it's just about 3 hours or less to do the lashes. In some smaller state like Gujarat, it's not really common for girls to be on lashes like 2-for-7 throughout the week. But in places like Punjab and Delhi, Greater Noida, it's very common. Girls like to look good, like to look really good every time. Whether they have exams or not, whether they have party or not, whether they have a date or not. They just like to look good. So in these areas, people spend more money just to look good. I've been told that you can export hair from India to your country. I have people that have tried to do this, and it's something that you can research about as well. I mean, there are people in Nigeria that use Indian hair, whether it's human hair or artificial hair. There are people that would buy this hair in Africa. So if you think that you have the market to your country, you have the demand for this particular product, you can go to Mumbai and you could just ask around. Indians are very helpful people. They would show you where in Mumbai to get these hairs at very affordable prices. You package them. You can start on a small scale. You just get so much of it to your country. You get them to put it in the travel bag. You pay them a small amount. You take it, add it with the luggage, and you take it to your country. You can sell. It's decent money, clean money. You don't need to even do that much of work. So you should consider this as well. So for this particular one, it's quite common. I mean, you do not need to be in India to do this, but people do Forex. Forex is legal, right? It's legal here in India. And it's something you can do. I have a friend who's very good at Forex and he makes lots of money from this. I believe this is what he does for a living. And he even teaches people how to trade. They pay him about $100 a month or $100, whatever. I don't know how much he charges, but he makes decent money doing this. He lives a very decent life. I mean, from afar, you can tell he's a rich person. He just wakes up, buys a new tablet of 1 lakh, 2 lakh, or a new laptop. It's someone that everyone thinks in our school is rich. I mean, I believe he's rich. So if if it works for you, you can try this. I tried Forex myself. I don't believe it's my thing. I don't see myself becoming a Forex trader. I tried it before. It didn't work out for me. But if this is something that you think you have the skill at, you can learn it and you can practice that fake money to trade, and then you get to see if you're making progress, if you're making profit, and then you can begin to invest real cash into this. You guys know what happens, right? You've lived in Nigeria all your life, you've lived in Africa all your life, and you're not really used to eating Indian meals. Okay, you're used to eating amalan, Ewedu soup, whatever your nationality meal is, and you come to India, it's completely different. Or maybe sometimes you eat rice every day, morning, afternoon, and night, 5 times a week. You're tired, or you also eat chapati a lot. You're tired of all of that. So usually there are people that crave their own meals or their country meals. They want to feel like they're back at home. The meals from that country. So people usually import food items from the country and they sell here. It's something that you can do as well. You can get, Maggi, you can get gari, you can get all this food that are only found in Nigeria, okay? But make sure that it's a food that people actually want to buy. Initially, when I came to India, I thought that there was no plantain until I got a friend that was like, guy, there's plantain actually here in India. It took me about 3 years to even find out that there is plantain in India. So don't go get something from India, from your country, that is already here. It's going to be a huge waste of time and money. So try to identify what exactly you feel that people would really appreciate and they're willing to pay good money for here in India, and you can just get it from your country and you can begin selling here in India. If you can cook, you're a very good cook, and you believe that people are willing to pay for your food, you should consider making food and selling them as well. People would buy your food, and it's a good way to make money as an international student in India. All you need to do is tell people that it's like cooking, or you can even make pastries like snacks and sell. People are going to buy. That's another way you can make money as an international student in India. Another thing also is, let's say for instance now, a particular product like egg, for instance, right? I had a friend back in, when I was in Gujarat here, and he's going to like purchase egg in huge quantities, like 10 crates or 20 crates, and he's going to, take it to your apartment for you, but I have to pay like 50 rupees extra. And I think it was cool because at the time I had a bike, and whenever I tried to buy egg myself and bring it home, it always got broken. So I just told him to bring for me, and I'm willing to pay extra for that. So you can find the particular product that people are not willing to, go to the market to buy. You can sell it to them, and you just tell them to pay for the delivery charges.